Hi there. I'm not really feeling the best, and what I feel like doing is sitting in bed and keeping my hands busy, which crochet is perfect for. So, I'm gonna start working on a project that I've been putting off a little bit. If you're into crochet, I'm sure you've seen those skeleton pants floating around out there. I would really like a pair of those as shorts. I've just never made shorts before, and the whole crotch situation just kind of stresses me out. But I've been trying to make more clothing recently, so I think this is a good opportunity to try some shorts. So let's talk about granny squares a little bit. If you don't know what a granny square is, this is what a normal granny square would look like. People will make like 100 of these and you can sew them into basically anything. There are granny square blankets and granny square tops and granny square bottoms. Just a bunch of granny square bullshit, you know? But instead of the normal granny square, I want to make it the skull one. I know that granny squares are like a crochet staple, but I don't think I've ever finished a project using granny squares. There's just so much sewing involved, and if you crochet, you know that that's the worst part. Alright, so let's talk yarn. As you can see, my cat has ripped apart this bag. These are the yarns I got. I can't really remember why I bought red, but hopefully it looks good. Let's get to work. Alright, so I have never made the skeleton granny square before, so I've got a pattern pulled up. I think I'm gonna do this first one in white, and then we'll see how it goes. I think that looks like a little skull. As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna make sure that I sew as I go, because I won't do it if I leave it to the end. First granny square down. I'm using a regular granny square short tutorial to help me with this, and she said that each one needs to be 5 inches long, so this is 5 inches long. I'm not sure why he's a little lopsided, but maybe I'll figure out when I make some more. So now I just need to make, I don't know how many more. As of this morning at, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 12:27 p.m.
12:27 p.m. I have made 3 granny squares, so let's see how many we can get done today. Alright, so it's around 11 p.m. and this is what I'm working with. Here I have 15 granny squares. So today I think I was able to complete 12 of them, and I am happy with that progress for today. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning! Let's make some more granny squares! I'm not quite done with all of the granny squares. I've got around 6 more to do, but I think I'm gonna get started on the blocking. I've never blocked any of my projects ever, so I think I should just give it a try. Just took the squares off of the blocking board, and here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's a lot flatter than the unblocked one, so I think blocking worked. I'm not entirely sure still that I did it correctly, but I already have 8 more pinned to the board. My plan is to finish the squares tonight and then block them overnight. I have 2 more, I think. With all of my granny squares completed and blocked, it's time to start attaching them. Hi. I decided that I'm going to be using a slip stitch method, and I also think I'm going to use the red to attach them so that it makes them, a little bit more interesting. So let's get started on that. Sewing together this one side took me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So I've been sewing for a little while now, and this is what we're working with. I think I'm gonna wait to sew in these ends until it's all together. So now it's time to start the second row. I am not having fun with this part of the project. It's taken me a really long time, and I have 2 of the rows completed. The next row is going to include the crotch, and I'm nervous about how it's going to turn out. It is officially time for the scary part of this project. I just sewed on the 3rd row, leaving a gap in the middle for the legs. And now it's time to add the crotch and see if they fit. I'm so scared. Guys, guess what? I did it! I obviously still need to sew all of the red ends. I also want to add a waistband because it's far too big. And I might add a drawstring, but we'll see. Feeling very happy with them though so far. I completed the waistband and added a drawstring. All that's left is to finish weaving in these ends, and then I'll try it on. The time has finally come. I have finished sewing in all of the ends, and it's time for the big reveal. Are you ready? Are you ready to see them? Here they are! It took me approximately 2 weeks to finish sewing in the ends, and don't ask me to see the inside. I am extremely happy with how they turned out. I think they look so cool, and I can totally see myself wearing them in the future. So that's everything. Thank you for watching my video. Bye!